Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rugby League Outlaws, brought to you by ZeroTackle.com and LeagueUnlimited.com. Dan.
Mate, the voices are a bit raspy this week.
It's been a big weekend of cheering.
Rugby League, baby! It's back.
It's been a big weekend of cheering on the footy, and we've got some news for us as well.
The big news.
The news that everyone's talking about at the moment is the try, no try situation. So the rules changed. If the referee thinks it's a try, they award it, stand in front of the goal kicker, don't allow him to kick the ball. And if the video referee picks something up within 80 seconds, then they further review it. Look, if they think it's a no try, they send it straight upstairs as a no try to overturn.
We were at the game last night. Hilarious. Cody Ramsey. They all celebrated. Was given a no try. It was astonishing to see how many people didn't know the rules. Yeah. It's only been since November when it came in.
The other thing as well is people are saying, well, if it's going upstairs as a no try, how are you overturning it like the Woods one? Well, he bounced on the line.
Yeah, that was a clear as day try.
Yeah, that was a clear as day try. The issue that I have is it kind of feels like VAR in the soccer, is that you've celebrated, you think it's a try, you're going back, you're high-fiving your mate.
I think that makes it funny.
Yeah, it does until it happens to us.
Look, then we'll revisit, absolutely.
Yeah.
For me, mate, it was the injuries, unfortunately. We got, thank God that Burgess was okay. It looked like his season was over. He tweeted that he was all right. Asiata was another one who was carried off. The game stopped for about 10-15 minutes to take him off the field. And again, it looks like he's escaped serious injury, but unfortunately, Aiken looks like he's out 5 to 6 weeks. And Brian Kelly for the Titans is facing a 3-week turnaround.
Ramsey got injured last night.
He did. They think he's okay. He may miss a week.
Same as Kieran Foran.
Yes, spot up for an injured again.
Yeah, I know.
Who had that in the bingo, you know?
Yeah. Or what minute?
What
minute? Jesse Ramian looking at 3 to 4 weeks, 3 weeks with an early guilty plea. Do you reckon he takes his chance and fights it?
I think he has to. 3 weeks to nothing or 3 to 4 doesn't really matter. But I didn't think there was anything in it when it happened. I went and saw the replay and perhaps I jumped to an early conclusion. But
I don't think it was a sin-binnable offence. And if you're going to give someone 4 weeks, you probably should have set him off.
Look, there's no way that was going to be a sin bin if the stink after they had to justify it. But I'll tell you what, if he didn't get a copper sin bin, Ronaldo ran 70 metres to push that bloke in the head. He probably should have sat down.
Angus Crichton, is this intentional to take a 1 week plea against the bye?
Well, you might as well, because they got South after. If he fights it and loses, you either play the Tigers and win 80-0 or 76-0. Doesn't matter. South, though, that's a big one. What's his name? James Fisher-Harris?
Yeah.
The
Panthers prop.
Undisputed best prop in the world, according to some Panthers fans, is going to sign a massive contract extension. I love it.
Yeah, Panthers and 5-year deals, though. They work out well.
Oh, that's true. After 3...
They're still paying Regan Campbell-Gillard.
Fantastic. I think they got to tie him
down. Jason Taumalola's minutes are way down. Todd Payten got this wrong.
He did, but do you think that 10-year deal, when it was made, was a great signing? Great deal.
I think it's a great signing, but Todd Payten's turned around saying if we burn him out now, in 3 or 4 years' time, he's going to be of no use to us. Todd, you're not going to have that job in 3 or 4 years' time if you keep playing in 50 minutes.
Don't worry about it. First time in forever he's made under 100 metres. 73, which is less than half his average from last year.
Aiden Tolman came off the bench for 134.
That's it. Even Jack Williams made more metres than Jason Taumalola, and he played, 15 minutes? I wish I were making that stat up. Not even.
No.
For me, the funniest news of the week, though, Manly. Not only did they get shellacked, they signed an injured hooker that won't be available until 2 weeks for the finals, as if it's going to matter.
Yeah, round 19, Carl Lawton's due back. I don't understand this one.
Meanwhile, Kate Cust was the player of the match by an absolute country mile.
Not only that, he was the player of the week in New South Wales Cup. Scored a hat-trick from dummy half.
Des, what's going on?
If you need some advice, Des, just give us a holler. Dan. Big news this week.
Huge news.
We got some prize packs for people who win our tipping comp.
Supercoach.
Trash us in the comments. Say something funny on Twitter. We've got some t-shirts coming at you.
And some stubby holders.
Yeah, stubby holders. We got them.
I hope that's it.
Yeah, I hope we don't have a brick sponsor.
Bit of disappointing news last night, Terry, from Jubilee Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Not the result, but the afters. Unfortunately, Dragons fans fighting amongst themselves on the way out. Made a bit of news today, but we have the exclusive, the scoop. It's off to Benny.
Man, he just gets everything for us. Gets it done.
Interesting.
Gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dan, we got no Molly this week.
We've given him the week off to prepare for our new segment that will debut next week. I can't wait. And it will be Molly's Tips, proudly brought to you by Southern Cross Bet, 100% Australian owned. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it as well. Molly, wear shirt.
What's annoying Terry?
What's annoying Terry this week, Dan? Jamie Soward's power rankings that have South Sydney, who lost, in 4th.
No good.
And a team that won, like the Knights, in 9th.
For accurate power rankings, visit zerotackle.com.
Dan, some standouts and disappointments for the first round of footy. A standout for me, 94-year-old Brett Morris and his lesser brother still being able to score tries.
That's true. For me, big standout was Canberra Raiders, second 40.
Yeah, that's not a bad one, that one. I got the Brisbane Broncos first half was a standout for mine. That was really good. The Kevolution showed some signs.
Geez, I was copping it in the first half.
You were.
Looked like Brisbane might upset my second place team.
It's another standout for you, Dan.
Hudson Young in that tackle on BJ's brother.
Yeah, nice. The Knights' discipline is something that needs to be talked about. They didn't give away a penalty all game and gave away 1-6 again.
And for me, it was the Sharks' handling last night in atrocious weather.
86%.
And you don't...
That's unshark-like.
That's pretty much took the words right out of my mouth.
Some disappointments for this round. I don't know if you would call it a disappointment, but Luke Brooks, very disappointing.
BJ Leilua.
Yeah, also very disappointing.
The West Tigers.
If you want to talk about their first half and how good it was, the Brisbane Broncos' second half was very disappointing.
Oh, absolutely. But for me, again, the Dragons fighting just took all the gloss off their loss last night.
And luckily we had the eye on the ground, Benny G, to get that.
That's right.
The information.
Exclusive.
Dan, we got some round 2 tips. How did you go in your tips this week?
I think I got 6.
You did. You didn't tip the Sharks.
I haven't tipped the Sharks for 10 years.
That's fair. I'm glad.
But didn't you tip Brisbane, though, to be fair?
No, the one I got wrong was the Gold Coast Titans. Yeah, in our tipping competition, I tipped Parramatta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't count if it's not on camera.
But the stats are there, mate. We had some people in our tipping competition get a perfect round as well.
Yeah, look, everyone knows the first week is a absolute just pick 'em.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's they know footy better than us. Yeah. It's that they're luckier than us. But that'll change this week because I'm going to take this very seriously. I've done research.
Thursday night.
Storm. Sorry, jumped the gun.
The Eels versus the Storm. Yeah, I can't see anything else in the Storm win. Their opening half against the Rabbitohs was incredible.
They were so quick.
Yeah,
it was 10-0 before the Bunnies blinked.
I mean, it's been said in the preseason the key to beating the Storm is stopping their start.
Yeah, you're right.
Easier said than done.
It is.
That's how they won the grand final, and then they just allowed teams to come back in. They did the same thing as the Rabbitohs.
With their third string hooker, they just tore. Damien Cook looked slow too. What's going on there?
I don't know if it was the way to the expectations in the season of the Rabbitohs, but it took them a while to click into gear.
It did. They found a gear, and I think they'll be much better for it.
The Eels' first half was terrible. The Eels' second half, Clint Gutherson, just when he turns it on, the Eels just fire.
Reid Mahoney.
Yeah, how good was he? And
freaky.
Mate, I bagged him, Junior Paulo.
I told you. I got one right.
He's in my Supercoach team.
There you go.
Warriors versus Knights. I think this is at Central Coast Stadium.
The big turn up last week, the big upset was the Warriors beating the Titans. They could go again here.
I'm not going to pick them though. I did like what I saw from Newcastle. I think there's enough there to handle the Warriors, but I think this is going to be a closer game for Newcastle than they think.
Look, yeah, I'm going Newcastle too, but they don't have a recognised 5'8" now that Kurt Mann, their only real option's out. Tex Hoy may move in, which means they need a fullback. So some questions about. We'll find out by the time this is out. Teamless Tuesday. I'll make that comment look ridiculous, but
that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
And you know, round 2, teams' depth being questioned already, except for Manly. Titans Broncos, the first Queensland derby, the
4X Cup.
4X Cup. Titans are the defending premiers.
They certainly are, mate. I think they'll run away with it again this year, based on their quality of opposition.
I don't know if I believe in the Kevolution that much to pick the Broncos 2 weeks in a row, which is why I'm going to do it.
It's mate, I like it. Out on a limb.
The commitment to the Kevolution, I believe.
I can't see the Titans playing that badly again. I don't think they were terrible on the weekend. They were just outplayed by a more enthusiastic side. David Fafita's had a full week of training, which is good to hear. Yeah,
I think he's going to be fired up for the Broncos as well, but I think the Broncos will be fired up for this one as well.
Absolutely.
Their first half, for mine, is better than what the Titans can produce.
That's true, but I bagged that left edge from the Bronx the other night, and they scored 3 tries. So that
was their right edge.
Oh, well, there you go. I was right. Ha! You're guilty.
3 o'clock on Saturday, Dogs and the Panthers. One-way traffic.
One-way traffic.
Panthers.
by 40. They were good. They were real good.
They weren't good with the ball, but they did enough to win the game. And in round one, that's all you can ask from your team.
Absolutely right.
Nathan Cleary controlled the game. Jerome Luai was outstanding. Dylan Edwards,
he's
quietly turning into one of the premier fullbacks of the competition.
You can pinpoint his rise to the day I called him an ordinary fullback. Since then, pew.
He had that season where he just dropped everything that came at him, and now he's just one of the safest, best support players. Got some ball playing in there, quick with his footwork, quick off the mark as well.
It's the Lachlan Coote rise.
Yeah.
I just don't expect the Lachlan Coote
yeah,
to fall.
decline, yeah. 5:30, we have the Seagulls first, the Bunnies.
Bunnies. Oh, jeez, this is going to be fun. What about Saturday night?
Cowboys and Dragons. Oh,
That's
man.
a bog-ordinary fixture.
I flipped a coin and got the Cowboys, and I flipped it again and got the Dragons, so it doesn't help
What
me.
are you thinking? Even the universe is against this game.
Just based off round one,
Dragons.
but it's up in Townsville. Cowboys.
Dragons.
Sunday afternoon, Roosters.
And the game of the week again is Sunday night.
They're giving us the prime.
Why are they doing this to me? I've actually got Monday at work off this week, so this could be a fun evening.
I'm actually working Sunday night, so I will not see this game.
I think I may need a few beverages because Canberra looked pretty good in round one.
Yeah, but they were only playing the Tigers.
That's true. There's a reserve grade team.
The Glebe Dirty Rats would beat the Tigers, so I'm actually going to pick the Sharks to go 2-0.
I am going to go Canberra.
Yeah, well, that's not
I
surprising.
can't tip the Sharks because they lose every time I tip them.
Yeah, no, I'm going Cronulla on this.
Get on at Southern Cross Bet.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of Rugby League Outlaws. Make sure you like and subscribe to Punctured Media. Don't forget to watch us every week on YouTube. Trash us in the comments. Trash Dan in the comments as well. We'll see you next week.
Rugby League, baby!